With the trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment. Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Inscryption. In the last episode, we, as you just saw, defeated the Trapper and Trader. The same person, apparently. Interesting. I think the mask was flipped upside down for one of them. And now we are, I think, staring at what is probably going to be the final boss. Him. I guess our opponent. Or the mycologist, because we did see a new mask on our trek up this far. We also, in the last episode, lost another eye, and in doing so, gained the knowledge that we needed to open up this cuckoo clock, whereupon we took some film. We also found the stunted wolf in that compartment, and I probably should write down the number that was here. I think, what was it again? That was definitely at the 1. So that's 5 seconds. I just want to make sure I get this correct. So it's 4:25:05. Just in case I have to do this again, I'd like to not lose an eye to gain that information. We unfortunately never got a chance to get a skink in our deck, and unless we get super lucky, I don't see how we would be able to use it here either. Unless this isn't a boss fight, and this is a fight before we enter what looks like this cabin. In the last episode, we also used a few of our items. It looks like we still have... We used a... What did we use? Was it... Yes, it was the... Crap, I forget the name of the opossum. The opossum stuck in ice as a wall and then to do some damage to the one frog at the end there. We still have a scissors and we still have 4 extra bone chips if we need them. I double checked, by the way, one of my previous videos to remember what this symbol was, because I couldn't remember for the life of me what this is. And this is where we go to turn in our pelts. So we may end up going here. I don't think we need the supply. The question is, do I do a sacrifice to reduce the cards in my deck and get a stronger creature? Or do I sacrifice pelts for cards? If I'm allowed to trade all 3 pelts, I think I would like to do that and get them out of my hand. So we're going to do that. Yeah, let's do that. This might be a giant mistake, but we're doing it anyway. The trader's post was left abandoned as a sign of respect for the strange woman. You took only what you could afford. So we have a single rabbit pelt that we're trading for one of these cards, I think. What on earth is this? There's one of these with a card in hand, and there's another one of these with a mirror. But we also see a worker ant, and I kind of want the worker ant to strengthen our ant play, right? That was one of my original desires for the game. The boss is coming up, Tim. The strange larva, I think, gets stronger when we sacrifice it also, or when it's struck, if I recall correctly. Let's grab... Well, then again, we could also use another amalgam. This one doesn't have the stink effect on it, but it would benefit from our totem. Oh, we have to get another one of these cards. Okay. Then we'll grab the Strange Larva. It's an insect card. I guess that doesn't matter, Tim. Your totem affects dragons only. It doesn't matter. One of these cards, obviously, because it's only one blood. I guess the Strange Larva. And again, a creature that can move to block hits wherever they happen and has flying might also be useful with the Mole Man. Could also kill it if I need to. You know what? I think we will grab the Mole Man instead of the Strange Larva. Alright. Oh, well, actually, that worked out really well, right? We dropped 3 cards that were arguably not so useful for me to gain 3 cards that hopefully will be useful. Oh, right, by the way, everyone, our Stoat looks like a computer handheld game now. It also mentioned that it's trapped in this deck as a Stoat. So that makes me think both the Stoat, well, all 3, I suppose, the Stoat, the Stunted Wolf, and the Stink Bug aren't really creatures. They were like me at some point, or us. Only there's something about them that was preserved, and I don't know why. This also would explain why the Stink Bug doesn't look like a Stink Bug at all. It looks like a person. We sacrificed it permanently, though, earlier to give this Amalgam the Stink ability. So we're not going to see it again. I wonder what this means. Well, let's move on. Your eyes affix themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light, a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travels. Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The Trial of the Find. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the waterborne sigil. Not for us, we have none of those. The Trial of the Ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I think we do have it. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. I think we have the ring, because I haven't been able to get it again. So let's select this. And we don't have any fins, so that doesn't matter. And as for rare cards, I couldn't tell you how many of them we have. I don't think we have any, or we have maybe just 1. So let's go with this and see if we do have the ring from earlier. Let the trial of the ring begin. Oh, you are wearing a fine ring. You pass, of course. I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. Boon of the Ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Boon of the Bone Lord. You will start the battle with 8 bones. Boon of the Goat's Blood. You will start the battle with a black goat on your board. This one. I really want to draw 2 cards. We want to get through our deck as fast as possible. Getting multiple scrolls could be useful. And getting our cockroach into play is effectively a slightly, well, not better version of the goat, because it's only 1 blood. Actually, I guess the goat would let us play that one giant strong creature. But no, I want to draw multiple cards. And we don't have very many things that need bones, right? Just a turkey vulture and our cockroach. And our cockroach provides 4 bones every time we kill it. But it's 4 bones to play. But I still think this is what we want. Let's draw 2 cards. We will repeat that once more. Holy crap! What's coming up if it's doing this twice? The Trial of the Winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Airborne sigil. Trial of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Sprinter's sigil. Trial of the Skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a Pelt card. I think we've only got like 1 card with movement, and that's One-Eyed Tim, and 1 card with flying, and that's our turkey vulture. So it's going to have to be one of these. We'll go with this. Let the Trial of the Swift begin. Nope. Not a single card with the Sprinter's sigil. Failure. So I guess the earlier encounter we had here was the same thing. We had a chance to get another boon. But, and by earlier I mean 2 episodes ago. But we failed that. We didn't have the Trial of Blood, is what it wanted. So because we have the ring, we'll always be guaranteed 1 of those boons if we make it this far in the future. And so that you guys' expectations are set correctly, I am fully expecting to die here. Like, I'm expecting him to cheat. You managed to get a boon. This may be a fair competition. You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? Yes, I am. I hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps 1 more to be safe. Useless card in my hand to start. I really like him. So he's a forest spirit of some sort. And we don't have too many things I would find useful to start. He also, so he's playing in a Amalgam to start. This is a bit awkward. I don't want to take 3 damage instantly. So I think we have to play the squirrel, kill the squirrel to play the worker ant, and play the worker ant here. It'll do 1 damage to the mole man and stop the amalgam from entering play. So let's do that. Because the worker ant will strike at him, and the mole man will move here to block that hit, buying me around before I have to worry about this. Another amalgam. We get to draw from our deck twice this turn. I think we need to draw 2 squirrel cards to place the pack rat. And I don't really want to play the pack rat, but I need to. And we play it here. I can draw 2 normal cards from our deck. Alright, so what's going through your head, Tim? So if I draw the 2 squirrel cards, again, that lets us play the pack rat, which gives us another item card. Unless, can I mix and match these? Could I draw... I could draw 2 cards. Would that be like a squirrel? I'm assuming, by the way, that boon was 2 cards every single time, but maybe we already drew the 2 cards? Extra cards at the very, very beginning of the match, and I don't get to draw 2 cards now. If I don't get to draw 2 cards now... If I draw a single squirrel and don't get an option for another card... Actually, Tim, it must be just once, because the other cards are just once. You start with 8 bones, and you start with the goat on the board. And it looks like that we probably should have taken the goat... Well, hindsight's 2020. Do I take 3 damage from the amalgam? How would I do this? Draw a squirrel, but don't play anything. On our turn, the worker ant strikes the mole man. On his turn, this guy moves up. By the way, he's in pick mode. I'm a little worried about that. I guess we'll find out what he does with that. But on my turn, we don't play anything. The working ant strikes him. We take 3 damage from the amalgam. On our turn, we draw another squirrel. And we play our Greater Smoke, and we kill everything on the board to play our Irulai here, and it kills the mole man and his amalgam all together. I think that's the plan. Yeah, so we draw a squirrel. Oh, okay. We do get to draw another card now. So I think I still do what I had originally planned. One more time, let me make double sure of this. So I do 1 damage to the mole man. He does 3 damage to me on his turn, and we can take 2 more hits before we're out of the game. He might play more cards. I guess we'll find out. Obviously. On my turn, I play the squirrel. I play the smoke. And I play another squirrel next turn. And that would let me play the Irulai, which would do 4 damage and then 3 damage, killing the mole man and his amalgam, but we do no damage to him, so we would lose. So no, I can't do that. I think we draw from our standard deck, then. And we have to block that amalgam this turn. Another worker ant. Useful. That will increase the damage that the ants do. We could block that damage by playing a squirrel, but I don't know if I want to do that. But I think that would be better than playing the smoke. If I play the squirrel, we're just going to suck a hit from the amalgam. I don't want to move the mole over here. I want it blocking that amalgam. And then on my turn, we draw a squirrel and play the smoke. The smoke goes there, does 1 damage to that amalgam. We do another damage to the mole man. If he gets any more cards on the board, though, this is going to get very tricky. Yeah, I think we just play the squirrel. And we block the hit. If I play the ant, we do 2 damage to the mole man and another 2 damage to the mole man, and then we lose that ant to that amalgam. I think we just do this. Oh, wow! And there's a Mantis God showing up. 1 damage to everything. Holy crap, this got really bad. And another amalgam is showing up. Alright, do I get 2 more cards? Actually, we'll lose this round. So I hope we do get 2 cards where this is over. Well, what am I going to play? I can play a worker ant here to do 1 damage now to that amalgam. And I have to kill something to get it into play. I think we'll have to play the smoke this turn here to put 1 point of damage on that. Okay, we always get to draw 2 cards. So then, I gotta be careful. I want to block the amalgam, but I don't want to put a creature over there that can do damage, or this moves there, and then I'm dealing with. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll be dealing with this amalgam. That amalgam will kill the nugget, and then this will do even more damage. How on earth do you do this, Tim? I think you do move the mole man and let the gold nugget take the hit from the amalgam this turn. I guess every other round he has a mask on his face and will do something to our side of the board afterwards. I really want the pack rat out. How are you handling this amalgam, Tim? I don't doing this. Greater Smoke goes here, does 1 damage to that. I play the squirrel as well. Kill the squirrel to play the pack rat. And the pack rat has to go over here because I need to move this amalgam there. Is that what I do? I'm losing the smoke. Worker Ant's going to take 1 damage. I'm losing this gold nugget. I don't know how I'm winning. I'd have to use my scissors, I think. Oh, I still gotta draw another card. Okay, I forgot all about that. If I want to draw another squirrel, that would let me play the pack rat. Otherwise, I'm playing the smoke and a squirrel to play the pack rat. Why? You don't even need the pack rat, Tim. You just need to block damage this turn. Maybe I can get the cockroach sim is a Hail Mary pass. Draw the squirrel. How much damage does the ant have? The ant has 2. I need something to sucker the mole man. I have to block the amalgam this round. I have to. And I have to block at least 1 damage from the Mantis God. And even then, we're looking at death next round. Unless I'm very careful. This is going, by the way, before the amalgam, Tim. So this is going to kill a 1 hit point creature that if you put 1 there, without any hesitation. I think I have to take 4 damage. God, that sucks. Let's draw from our deck. The Stoat. Flying grabs any card from my deck. If I grab One-Eyed Tim, that will let us kill this amalgam this round. So I think we do that now. And the Stoat can go here and take the hits from both of these, buying me around, all for 1 card. So let's do that. So we'll play our squirrel here. Kill the squirrel to play the Stoat here. So the cockroach. So I'm nervous about playing the cockroach because our opponent will convert cards into gold nugget cards. On that note, though, Tim, the cockroach would let you have a free blocker in your hand every time you need it, and the option to sack a card for another. Let me think about this, because last time I was really happy with the way the cockroach played out for me. The Stoat's gonna move here. Oh, it's the Stoat. The Mule Man's gonna move here. To block the 1 damage from our Stoat and block that amalgam. Oh! Will we lose this round? No, this does 3 damage to me. This moves up, destroys a nugget. Their god moves up and does 1, 2 damage and 1 to the Stoat. Then this guy moves up and kills the Stoat. One-Eyed Tim lets me kill 1 of the amalgams and do no damage on my turn. And then it does no damage to the Mole Man next turn. It could also be converted into a gold nugget card by him coming up. I think we do grab the infinite blocker that we've got with our cockroach. Let's do it. And we'll play it here. Do I want to take 2 damage from the Mantis God? I don't. I think we now kill the cockroach to place the worker ant in play to block that hit and kill it on our turn. And then we can just replay the cockroach again. We could actually also play the pack rat now. I could kill the cockroach to play the ant, then replay the cockroach, kill the cockroach, place the worker ant to kill both the worker ant and the cockroach to play the pack rat. And that would give me 2 damage. 1 more on the Mole Man to kill it for good. And we get another item. But do I need to do that? No, I don't need to do that. Let's go ahead and get the worker ant in play, though. So we will kill the cockroach. Play the worker ant there to take that hit. And now replay the cockroach again there. And we end our turn. And we do 1 damage to this amalgam. He moves here. We do a damage. He moves here. We do a damage. This is blocked. This kills our cockroach. This kills the nugget. This moves up and does 1 damage to us, 1 to the worker ant, 1 to the stoat, and that's the end of the round. Okay, he shifted to the fish guy. So... And currently he's not placing it on anything, but we can't let this happen. So... We know we want a squirrel for him to take that, and we'll place it here. I think we play the cockroach to start. Actually, we'll grab 2 squirrels. I want to play the pack rat this round to kill this amalgam. This I want in play to kill their Mantis God. The stoat will do 1 damage to the Mole Man. So I just need a squirrel here to end it. So I think we grab 2 squirrels. 1 squirrel, and then what's the other card? Actually, 1 squirrel and another card from our deck. The Ouroboros. That's actually really powerful. We can constantly put this into play with our cockroach helping us reduce the cost to 1. So now I think we play the cockroach. Oh, Tim, you messed it up. It's 2 for the pack rat. Not one. You should have drawn 2 scrolls because you need to end this game with a squirrel here. This round. I can still use the smoke, I guess, to help me do what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, that's awkward, but it'll be acceptable. So, how are you doing this? Smoke. Cockroach. Kill the cockroach, kill the smoke. Place the pack rat, place the squirrel. Yeah, you messed this up, Tim. We gained a boulder card. A 5 hit point wall if we need it. He's not playing any more cards. This round, our pack rat kills the mole man, and we do 2 damage to him. On his turn, the amalgam steps up. So let's draw a squirrel? And a card from our deck. A turkey vulture. We've got the dice cards for it. I don't think we need it right now, and I am nervous about playing it because I don't know what the next phase is going to be. Let's make sure of this. I'm doing 3 damage to him on our turn. 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 3 next turn, which will win the current phase. So let's keep going. Oh, crap, no. Sorry, we do 2 damage to him. Oh my god, that's a Irululai coming into play. I'm hitting him for 3 damage. We need 1 more to win this. I would very much like to not play my cockroach to do that damage. A mole man. Oh, I don't want to play One-Eyed Tim either. But I'm going to have to. I need to end this round. And One-Eyed Tim is free. And I need to kill something to put One-Eyed Tim into play to do the damage I need to do to him. So it's going to have to be the turkey vulture that we play. That sucks. But it can't be helped. So turkey vulture it is. And we place it here to do more than enough damage. Let me make sure about this. I don't want to play the cockroach. It doesn't have flying anyway, so it has to kill something. Yeah, I think it's turkey vulture. I could play the squirrel to kill the squirrel and the worker ant to place the Ouroboros, but I don't want to do that. Let's play the turkey vulture. And we still have enough bones, just enough bones, to play our cockroach in the future. You capably endured the onslaught of rare creatures. But the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. Hello, One-Eyed Tim. We have a copy of you. Who's Kamenitsky? Well, it's some time until these guys come out, so I don't have to worry about him. It's just the amalgam I need to worry about. A squirrel and a card from our deck. We meet again! So, I think all we do here is play our cockroach here to do 1 damage to the amalgam. It kills a cockroach on our turn, then we play the stunted wolf to kill the amalgam. Although I have a hunch he's going into a new mode on this turn. I don't want to play the boulder yet. I don't think we need it quite yet. So let's play the cockroach. And that's it. That's all we'll do on our turn. Trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. I don't have any room on my side of the board for anything with that wolf pelt. And I think I'm fine with what they've got on their side of the board. Is there anything you would want, Tim? It's anything you want. I have no room, and I don't want to give up. I guess the only thing I would give up is the worker ant. Does it let me choose? If it lets me choose, I guess I would choose the Rattler, because that would, and place it here to do 3 damage, 2 to the stump and 1 to one-eyed Tim. Oh, it goes in my hand. Okay. Lewis and one-eyed Tim. Okay. So let's again draw 2 cards. And I think we kill the Rattler to place the stunted wolf into place. I just realized I've only got 4 bones and I need 6 for my Rattler. So let's grab some bones. So we play the stunted wolf. Use me wisely. And now we place our Rattler here, which should kill the stump and one-eyed Tim. But we're going to win this round anyway. Actually, the pack rat will also kill Kamikaze and Stump. So we're going to clear that side of the board entirely. Well, except for Lewis, but we don't care about poor Lewis. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes? But it provides no value to my board. I wonder... Now, that is value. The moon. The card bearing this sigil will strike each opposing space that is occupied by a creature. It will strike directly if no creatures oppose it. So we gotta do 40 damage to it. It's doing just 1 damage at the moment. We're gonna do 2, 5, 9, 11. Okay. This is okay. Title lock. At the beginning of... Oh, these are... Oh, crap. Wait, what's this? I'm sorry. That was an accident, but I'm glad it happened. At the beginning of its owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. What's a small creature? So it pulls them away. I don't know what a small creature counts as. I'm going to assume it means no blood cost, but we'll find out. I wish there was a description of what small creatures are. Does this mean only squirrels? I don't know. We can definitely play the Irulai, and we have plenty of things to get the more things into play. More cards into play to block it. Let's draw another amalgam. We get another card, so let's draw another card from our deck. Another wolf. Alright, so let's... I'm okay with what we've got here currently. It's only doing 1 damage. So let's see what happens. Can we cut it up? Oh, come on. We're not allowed to use... There are no cards of mine that you can cut. Not yet. Not allowed to cut this. Alright. I guess it does look like a playmat more than a card. So let's do our 11 damage. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. This must be the first... Oh! This must be the first phase of this, though, I'm guessing. Oh! I guess a small creature would be considered the cockroach. So I can't just play it to block here. So... if I play the squirrel, does it immediately get sucked to the moon? Did I not consider that? Let's see. No, it does not. Okay. So then, let's, well, let's get an amalgam into play. Can I reduce its damage to nothing by playing our 1 amalgam with the stink cloud? Does it not work that way? Let's give it a try. We do! Oh, well that's gonna be easy, then. I feel like there's something I'm not seeing here, and I don't know what it could be. Other than the fact I'm gonna slowly run out of cards. Do I place a card here? To do even more damage to it? I guess we should. But I don't want to... No, actually, I can't kill 2 more things. I don't want to kill 2 more things. I think the cockroach will count as being pulled into orbit, and I don't want that to happen. Let's see what it means by that. And we'll place the squirrel here. And see what happens. We're gonna do 10 damage this round. What is this? Weakening my moon with the stinky sigil? It makes no sense! Moons do not have a sense of smell. This is not how I imagined this battle going. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel really bad for you. But we're now completely out of cards on our side of the board. We can't draw any more. We gotta do 19 damage to him. And I don't want to sacrifice 2 creatures. I guess we play One-Eyed Tim? And that's it. We're gonna lose him, of course, at the end of this round, but I don't want to play anything else. Out of cards? I am sorry. I will attempt to hasten your demise. The moon will be your mercy. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on.
Oh my, I think I just beat him. Oh.
Alright, guys. Looks like we got a bunch of videos to play. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. 400 minutes worth of battery power left, apparently, in this camera that he had? I guess we'll watch them in order? Well, that's happened to me many times, so I understand that perfectly well. Alright, let's try the next one.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic.
I will watch it. I should have paused it instead. I mean, I don't get the appeal of card pack opening videos. I mean, they're not your cards, so I don't understand what the thrill of it is.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good.
The only time I felt really good doing this, like I felt extremely lucky, was when I drew a Sliver Queen for my Sliver deck back when Weatherlight was a thing for the Magic the Gathering card game. That was a long, long time ago now. God, over 20 years ago, I think. I don't have any of my Magic the Gathering cards. I traded them all in for Warhammer 40k models that I later traded in for War Machine models, which are now in collecting dust, and I'll never use them again up in my attic because I will probably try to sell them and get a tiny bit of money back. Make up for all the thousands of dollars I've spent on all those hobbies I no longer partake in.
Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right. Next.
I'm going to keep rattling about this a little bit, interrupt this. This is a bit... so, first off, I like this because he is acting exactly how I would expect someone who likes doing this to act. I've never watched any of these. And by that I mean I've never watched anyone open a collectible card pack. I've obviously never seen these videos either. But I can imagine it pretty much is exactly like this. Lots of disappointment because you get a lot of garbage cards you don't care about when you open packs. I remember when me and my college friends would all chip in for half the price of a box of boosters. And then we'd split the packs. And then we just draw them all. Open them all. And it could be a lot of fun. It's very addicting, though, when you don't know what you're getting from these booster packs. And I'm really glad I got out of Magic the Gathering and any collectible card game. Because of that. I'm not a fan of the collectible card games any longer. For exactly that reason. You get a lot of garbage and very few good cards. I guess, but that's what trading is for, right? That's what trading is for. I suppose with the internet now, it's probably a lot easier to find people to trade with. Or to buy the rare cards you want online.
Next pack. Feeling even better about this one. I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today.
we're going to talk a lot. Something else that I remember was foils. Special. I'm assuming all of you know what Magic the Gathering cards are, or foil cards, or the like, because I think they became a standard thing now. Foil cards are normal cards. They look just like any other card, but the outside of them is shiny and like glowy, and there was different rarities of foils, if I recall correctly, as well. And so you wanted certain types of foil cards on your Magic the Gathering cards if you were into collecting all the rarest cards for some reason. I missed the whole Black Lotus. Tim could have been a millionaire by selling like all of them by like 3 years.
I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, let's see what we got here.
I can't make out what's on the back of the cards.
Some jank cards. Maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come.
Oh my god, this is so boring.
Cut out this part.
So we're looking at unedited cam footage. Okay. This is so boring. Why do people watch other... well, hold on. I don't get it. It's not for me. Other people will, however, probably find this stuff super exciting. I know that, like, unboxing videos are, like, a thing people love watching. And I guess that's great. Lots of people like watching, I guess, the reactions of what people see when they unbox things. Like, gifts, I can understand someone wanting to watch what someone's opinion is of a gift. Like, when they watch... like someone gift their girlfriend or their boyfriend something they've always wanted and so on, and that can be really touching. But, and I guess you feel really excited when someone that you are a fan of gets something and you see their reaction to how much they like it. So, I guess I can understand it, but it's just not for me. If not this sort of thing anyway. I'm not really interested in watching someone open up booster packs.
Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today,
this is also kind of weird, because this was on an old floppy disk, but he's got like a green screen, and he's recording this on, I guess this is going to be uploaded to a YouTube channel or the like, but if this was on like an old media, let's say, I thought we were looking at like a floppy disk, or a CD, like an old CD, right? And who's going to upload that? Like, that would be back in like the 90s? Or early 2000s? Very early 2000s. And YouTube didn't exist. There was none of this. No one did this back then. I don't think we had... we must have had the software to do things with green screens all the way back then. I'm not familiar with anyone who did this sort of thing back then, though, to upload to their, like, YouTube channel.
Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood.
I know someone who has been a part of the Doomtown, I think is what it's called, card game development, and followed it for many years. He doesn't live too far away from me. I'd give his name, but then you guys would find out probably who I am. In any case, the game almost died at some point, but he managed to help bring it back, and I think now it's got quite a following again. It's it might be a living card game now as opposed to a collectible card game. Doomtown takes place in some alternate, what's the time frame? I never remember what time frame is. Like, Western. It's a Western type of game. But it's an alternate reality where, like, the Native Americans tore apart reality to save their world and let in all sorts of evil spirits. There's strange creatures, weird technologies being used now, and all sorts of other stuff. I like the premise of it, but I didn't like the game very much. But This is not for me. But it involves, like, you have to understand a little bit about poker. It uses chips in order to play the game as well, and so on. Seems like fun, but it's also not my thing, having played it once or twice.
For whatever reason, they only did one set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose.
If he doesn't own the game, why is he buying cards for it? Like, he's playing a different game altogether. I guess he has this game already? Like, if I saw rare Magic the Gathering cards from, let's say, Weatherlight, or earlier at a garage, I guess I would buy them in hopes maybe something was worth some money to sell it. But they could sell it and just open up the card packs. I don't know, that's a bit weird.
That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right. Was just talking about this, and he mentioned foils. So there's foil cards here, too. Okay. So the time frame for this must have been out. This must be something he's doing for today. Like, this day and age, he was making these videos. Why is it on an old data CD?
Fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time.
You want to show me the cool art?
And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage.
That looks like some sort of beholder to me. The art doesn't look very good to me. I don't know. I can't really see it very well, so I guess he does have that. But, man, some of the L5R cards I had when I had played that for a while were beautiful. Oh, my God. Some of the artists who did that were amazing. Absolutely gorgeous-looking cards. I can see why someone would want to print some of them out as a poster, actually.
Cool-looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it.
You figured you'd check that when you bought a card, a pack. But I guess if they're at a garage sale, they're like $2. You won't care. You'll just take the chance anyway. Maybe a common or an uncommon are still decent enough.
Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack? There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen.
Ruined the card.
49 degrees north, 123 degrees west.
Exactly?
I think... I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Really? I guess it depends upon where it is. It's going out, so this reminds me of the old geocaching now.
Alright, you guys. I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids.
Oh God, sorry about that. Really quick, if you go in the woods to do stuff like this and it's deep in the woods and never go alone. Always tell someone at least where you're going to be. Like that you're going out into the woods to walk around. This way they know, someone knows where you are, because if something happens, no one's going to know where you are. And that's the end of you if something happens. So please tell people when you're going out in the woods alone. I go out in the woods alone. Sometimes I remember to call people. I should always call people, let them know that I'm in the woods, because again, if something happens to me,
Alright, you guys.
no one's saving me.
I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always Always come prepared, kids. Alright. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew.
He's not at 49 and 123 exactly, so you might as well be miles away if that's the case.
Getting close, I think. Assuming there is a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of...
Okay, we can't make anything out of that one.
All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls.
He's still got 400 minutes up here. Are we looking at what the cam has? It hasn't even decreased a single minute since we started this.
Every time. You gotta come prepared. Okay. All right, this is it. And now, we dig. I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here. What? What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
Okay. 3.5 floppy disk. Underneath something out in the woods. But that's... it was not in a case, though. It is a 3.5. Is that right? It was 5 1/4, 3.5. Was it 3 1/4, 5.5? I think it was 5 1/4, 3.5. Haven't seen a disc in... I think 15 years. We used to have a lot of floppy disks like that when I first started working where I work at the turn of the century. Back in 2000. Wow, this was before the internet really took off as well. We still were using books for a lot of things back then. Imagine that. In any case, you need a reader for it. Have to hope it's not that you can still read from the disc as well. Bit of a weird thing to put out in the middle of the woods. I was saying the exact same thing. You can bring it to some place, though, to have them extract the data out of it, obviously. I think we have a single dedicated computer. And by dedicated, I don't mean dedicated at all. We have a single computer that's got a floppy disk drive of that sort that so we can still read the old disks if we need it. I think they're all external drives now. Not that you couldn't make a 11 bucks, right? Yeah, gonna be cheap. You better hope the format of the disc is something you can also read, friend. Better hope that's formatted for your system.
Cheaper than a foil steam ball, really. Alright, fine. Wow, great video. Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Okay, all videos read. So, let's sum it up then, right? He is a collectible card game fan. He plays the game. He does videos showing off the game to other people who like the game he plays. He ended up at some point, a few weeks after, I guess, failing to get anything decent here, was out at a garage sale, stopped by, saw some cards, picked them up because they were rare, found that one of the packs was opened, and found some coordinates. They're nearby to where he lives. He goes out in the woods, finds a box out there, or something out there, that contains a single floppy drive, and takes that out of the ground. I wonder if there's anything else out there that he just didn't bother looking for. Brings it back, orders a floppy disk drive. He's lucky enough that the game can be read on that floppy disk drive. I have a hunch, if I go and I look at the Inscryption folder, that it's going to be larger than the size of a floppy disk. What it could contain. But I'll make the assumption that that's not the case, okay? And by that I mean we'll forgive him and say that's not the case. I have a hunch. Well, no. All right. So that's all this, okay? What happened after that? Stop browsing footage. Yes. Hello. We get our celebratory meat. I see. Oh, I feel like I'm blowing out your life, though, if I do this, Mr. Tree Person. I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. But you, Challenger, you are worthy. Please, do not be polite. Dig in. Is something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. Hello. I don't know why you do this. Why don't you just play games against people? Like, why do you have to kill them? Who gave you that? You absolute ingrate! We got him. Oh, that sucks. Poor guy. All those clothes from all the other people he has changed over time. And it looks like a corpse in here. Oh, him? Is he down there? Oh, the remnants of him? Or a costume that looks like him. And as you can see, There's something waiting for us over here. This was new game, but this was hidden from us before. I guess we're taking it. I have a hunch that we go back up to the main menu and new game is now there where it wasn't before. Because there's nothing else for me to do in this screen. So I think we now need to go back up here. So, everyone, I will see you at the main menu in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you then. Take care.